Hello, and great to see you here. Today, we're going to talk about how to how to build your business online without bugging family and friends, chasing strangers, and doing those things that just don't make you feel very good about what you're doing. And I have four great tips to consider. So, when we're talking about building our businesses online because that's where most of us are anyway, especially given the times that we're living in. It's just really important to be able to be you. It's important to be able to not do the things that make you feel bad, not do the things that irritate you or make you feel like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do this. You want to be happy in what it is that you're doing, building a business. Now, everything is not going to be perfect. We all know that. But it's really important to be able to build your business and do it in the best possible way that is going to have people attracted to you than people being repelled by you and wanting to get the heck out of Dodge when they see you coming. And I've experienced that, and it's not pretty. So I thought today we'd touch on some tips that I thought of, and I've also gotten from research and what have you. But just and they're you might not think that they're since they're not like something big, major, huge, whatever. That it's not important, but it really is. These tips are important, and they were important for me, and so I wanted to just share them with you. Excuse me. So before I get going again, because I almost started, let me introduce myself. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use the power of social media so that they can get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, I use video marketing, lead generation, as well as branding. And I also use updated, modern, trending strategies and tips. So when we're talking about building online, I know I've heard this a lot, and I used to say it myself, and I don't say it anymore, but fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it just causes you to not be able to be who you truly are. And that, causes people to, when they hear you saying one thing and then see you not so much doing that same thing in maybe other parts or of other platforms that you're on, or just even in the same platform, because there are people that feel like they have to be a certain thing. They have to be perfect. They have to be a great leader. They have to have they got to have it going on. But we all have to start somewhere. And so when I started, I didn't have a following at all. And that's why I didn't really have any real success when I was out building old school. But now, I do have people reaching out to me. I do have a following, and I'm continuing to grow that because you always want to be growing that. So let me get to the tips. Number one, don't fake it. It's really important. I got my notes here. It's really important that you be authentically who you are. Be you, so that people that decide to follow you are following the real you. And the people that decide they don't want to follow you, that's okay because they don't align with probably what you align with. And so it's okay for them to go. We don't want people, as I think I must have mentioned this yesterday or maybe recently, but you don't want people following you that really don't care for you, that don't align with your values, that is somebody that and this was something that I learned just in one of our trainings. You don't want to have someone that you can't maybe vacation with, or have fun with, or call when you're having some difficulty for advice or whatever. You want people that are truly wanting to be involved in what it is that you're doing, and they want to be a part of your team, and you have mutual respect and what have you. So it's so important to be able to be yourself, and don't fake it till you make it. It's important to just be authentically who you are. Show people that, and there are people out there like you that resonate with you. There are people out there that have gone through what you've gone through. When you're talking, it's like you're talking to them. Excuse me, David. Dave. Sorry. Got a teenager in the household, and I asked him to be quiet for me for at least 30 minutes. And anyway, so hope you can't hear him, but if you can, sorry about that. Apologizing early. Number two, and these are in no particular order, but the other thing is that it's important to be able to share your journey. There are so many of us out there that people that hadn't been online before, that were kind of just thrown online because you couldn't, in the situation that we're living in, we couldn't do the belly to belly, we couldn't do the home parties and the coffee shop meetings, and all those types of things. It's most people were online, and online without knowing the etiquette of being online, without following the policies of the excuse me, without policy, following the policies of the platform that you're on. And there are so many different platforms out there now, and they continue to grow. And I was almost went off on another tangent, but I caught myself. So it's just important that you're able to share your journey. Like I've been at this for a little while now, and I've shared my journey as I've gone along, and the information that I learned, I turn around and share it online and alive, as well as I share it when I do my post, when I do stories, those types of things. So it's just really important to be able to show people where you are and where you come from. And then, they can see that you're not like, one of the big, huge leaders, and that you can actually understand where they are and what they're feeling like, and they can understand, I can do that. If she's doing it, I can do it, and she's sharing, what's really happening, how she's in the trenches with us, and, with me, and, that kind of thing. So just important. Let me keep my eye on the clock. Okay. So then I have the other thing is, when you're sharing your journey, you want to be realistic. I'm not saying you have to share every embarrassing thing, every funny thing, but it makes, someone said, people resonate more with your mess than sometimes when you're trying to be perfect. And, like, I sometimes forget to introduce myself, or, I'm trying to talk, and sometimes my tongue and my lips and teeth don't decide to work together. And so what I say sounds foreign or something like that, or off the wall, or from outer space, who knows? But, it's important to still keep going. So anyway, all right. So the next thing I have is, it's important to share your wins. It's important to share your big and small wins. It doesn't matter, because just as long as you're winning, and you have to be positive about that. I mean, so yesterday, one of my wins was I was able to um, work on my new DMO. And that's something that I'm doing. I'm just kind of changing around some things, because sometimes you can get into overwhelm, and you don't realize why, and you're still trying to do the things that you were doing before. And sometimes you have to change things, take things out, My schedule has changed now, especially with a teenager at home, and at home more than he was. And so, I have to try to change things around. And then when there's family that's ill, you got to try to change things around. So I'm just trying to do the things that I think I need to do to still be able to deliver the value that I want to deliver to those people out there that are like me, that started out building one way offline, and using traditional methods that didn't seem to really work for them. But, they came online and started to learn and like that better. So, share your wins, and remember that wins can be big or small, middle size, whatever, but don't overlook them, because if you don't, then you may not see the value in what it is that you're doing, and the value in what it is that you're sharing with your following, with your audience, with those people that you want to help. So let me move to the next one. And this one is share your, I'm sorry, a little frustrated because I've already asked him several times to be quiet. So I don't know if he has his headphones in or not. So sorry about that. The other thing is sharing your dreams, sharing where you want to be. Like, my overarching goal is, and dream is, to be in a situation where I have financial freedom and time freedom. And one of the other dreams that I have, that, once I get somewhere close to where that is, which may take me a little while, but, I don't care, because I'm going to keep building. It doesn't matter. I won't quit. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep learning and putting things into action that need to be put in action. And so in changing my daily method of operation, then that's going to help me to be able to do the things that I need to do. So I'm just going to kind of break it up. And, because there's home stuff to do now, there's teenage stuff to do, there's this, so I'm just going to kind of break it up a little bit. So, and still make sure that the times coordinate, and do my planning and time blocking. It's really important to realize your dreams. It's really important to believe in yourself, to believe in those dreams, and if you really want them, to go after them. Because I think one of the worst things that you can do is dream of it and see it maybe in your mind, but don't take any action, don't do anything to get there. And I think it's really, really important to be able to do that. um I mean, I didn't know I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a doctor, but after working in the emergency room as an emergency medical technician, I saw these nurses and I thought they were awesome. I mean, there were so many lives saved. There were so many IVs started where there were no veins and I couldn't see anything, but they knew it should be there. So they, would go on and try to, well, I'm just going to say stick them. And as they would stick in that area, then you would see a little bit of a blood, backflow into the whatever the equipment that they use. And I can't, here I'm getting myself in deep. I'm talking about nursing stuff, but anyway, but I saw how talented and skilled they were, and I just wanted to do what it was that they were doing. So I left the doctor part behind, and I decided that I would, go on and do what it is that I really wanted to do. And at that time, it was becoming a nurse. And I've been a nurse, a registered nurse, since 1982, December. And no job is perfect, but I loved being a nurse. I love caring for people, and even sometimes to a fault. But I really, really love caring for people. And so that was something that wasn't a dream in the beginning, but it became a dream of mine after working with these. And it was all ladies that I worked with in the ER, and then the doctors, and watching their skills and, how they could bark out all these orders, and, we'd get them all done. It's just, it was something that I really loved. And so, I share that because it's a part of me. And it's important to be able to do that. Share the five most important things to you with those people that you talk to. It may resonate with them, and they may relate to it. And even as you're going through stuff, building your business, there are things that you're probably going, oh, and it's things that they can relate to. People that you're talking to can relate to. And remember, you want to talk to those people that you want to help, those people that you want to lift up, that you want to serve. So basically, that is all I had to say for today. And I don't see any comments or questions or anything in the comment box right now. So I am going to just do some housekeeping things real quick. Oh, and I will be putting information on the video when it's downloaded, so that you can have a free training that you can take advantage of. And I'll have the information on the video in the comment section when this is downloaded. So basically, that is it. And whether you're here with me live or you're catching this on the replay, I hope that this was valuable for you and that it helps you. It makes you think, about some things. And, it's so important to be the real you, because you don't want to be. There was a show and it would say, well, the real so and so, please stand up. And then people would start kind of standing up. And then all of a sudden, the real person would stand up. But, we don't want to do that in our businesses when we're building. We want to be the real person that we are. We want to show that so that people can determine if they want to be a part of our following or not, if they want to be a part of our team or not, if they want to be a part of what it is that we're doing and where we're going or not. So I'm going to go ahead and do some housekeeping things really quick. Keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. Now, tomorrow, I have to take my cousin back to, she's been really sick. So I have to take her to a procedure. And because there's just not really anyone else to do it. So I'm going to go and take care of her. And I will get my live done. I doubt that I get it early because her procedure is supposed to be early. And so I'm going to, I can't say that I'm going to go at noon. It depends on how long we're there. But I will be doing my live tomorrow. So keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. And you can always catch it on the replay. So, and I will still answer questions, comments, opinions, whatever that is, whatever you would like to put on in the comment section. So the other thing is, remember, there are people out there that are isolated. So a phone call, text message, email, or even trying to get them on a Zoom might really help. There's also the stuff given that we're walking through, and we can make it through it. So we just need to do the best that we can to keep our family, friends, and others safe. And for us who pray, please remember to continue to lift us and our world in prayer as we continue to walk through these days that are kind of rough sometimes, and the stuff that, excuse me, that we're walking through right now. So just, continue to lift, in prayer. And I'm going to lift us all in prayer because we are all in this together and we can make it through this together and we can be the stronger for it. I am so sorry. We can be the stronger for it. Maybe you can't hear him and I'm apologizing for nothing. So, maybe I'm covered. Anyway, so basically, that is it. So wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless you. God keep you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Exactly like I said, I'm hoping I can still go at noon. But if not, and I'm going to take my selfie stick with me so my hand won't be shaking. Make sure I put it near my purse now and put it in the car. But I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully at noon. So take care and talk soon. Bye.